I would like to introduce the Hairy Hippo. The Hairy Hippo.
Hello you, my name's the Hairy Hippo and welcome to my video, Things that Blizz should put in WoW. I've had some ideas brewing in the back of my mind for quite some time, so I figured it would be best to present them in this fashion so that maybe one day a Blizz employee might stumble upon this video and think, oh my god, he's so right. With all this content drought happening right now, I figured it would be best to amuse ourselves by making a wish list of things we would like in WoW. So without further ado, here's mine. The Ice Rink was something I thought up when I was leveling around Winter Spring recently. Just looking at the frozen lake and thinking, I wish I could skate on that sexy mofo. Alas, I couldn't even skid. There could easily be some form of amusement set up there. A couple of NPCs charging a few silver for a buff or something to allow the ideal skating experience. It could be left there all year round because, let's face it, it's always frozen in Winter Spring. It would definitely bring players back to the old zone for a bit of fun, alone or even with friends, having races and so on. Also, the zone itself is bloody gorgeous, and it's being wasted, especially if you're only leveling through it, and with those heirlooms around, it doesn't take long to outlevel the zone itself. So yeah, come on Blizz, you know those goblin NPCs are missing out on profit here. I personally feel that WoW is dying. Not in the conventional, oh here comes another WoW killer game, but in the sense that with all the flying around that people do, there's hardly any activity on the ground. So why not spruce it up a bit with NPCs? The cities look like a ghost town most of the time, and having a few more NPCs wandering around would help the player feel a bit more immersed in the game, instead of the usual, oh look, back in Silvermoon, all alone, no one here, what a waste. I know that essentially it would still be a waste, but the illusion of a busier city would improve the overall experience, especially for new players. Same again for the roadways, they are sparse and inactive. A few more wandering traders wouldn't go amiss in my opinion. Now this one I definitely enjoy. Consider it like a brew of the month kind of situation, where you'd get mailed on a regular basis, whether fortnightly or monthly, although I'd prefer fortnightly. And within this newspaper or magazine, there would be stories of lesser known heroes and their triumphant deeds or unfortunate defeats. Give a bit more of a role-playing feel to the game, as let's face it, there isn't much of that going on nowadays. Blizz could also set achievements for it, like an avid collector of magazines, and you'd get more achievement points the more you collect. It would also give a small sense of accomplishment, the same as all other achievements do, and it would give us something to read and enjoy whilst sitting in our bloody garrisons all evening long. I figure that they could charge a few silver for a subscription service, or you could buy it from your local innkeeper. Why not, Blizz? Do it for us lore lovers. Okay, now this one is purely for recreational purposes and boredom. I guess it would be more feasible as an add-on more so than an actual addition to the game, but either way I'd like to see it implemented. Now, I know most of you will probably be on dual screens, but think of a time when you were on a single monitor, or lying in your bed playing the game on your laptop. Yeah, well, you finally decided to level up your professions, and with most of your professions being able to be done in your garrison, you've not got much to actually do. Hence the boredom now setting in. Why not type in /Netflix and open up a mini window, similar size to the chat box, and stream a film while you're clicking away at the items you need to make to level up? It would definitely keep me entertained whilst completing this mundane task. Now, there is another use for this tool. Imagine this. You're on a role-playing server, laying on one of those spare beds at the Goldshire Inn with your bae, as you youths call it, and as he or she lays there in her underwear, you type them a message, Netflix and chill, babe. They're either going to say hell yes, hell no, or if they're a mage, polymorph you and run away screaming, which hasn't happened to me before, maybe, which is the ideal opportunity to hearth back to your garrison and get on with those bloody professions. At the end of the day, these were just a couple of ideas that popped into my head, and I've got a load more to bring up in future videos. What do you think? Do you fancy spending the day ice skating in Winter Spring and then heading back to your partner's garrison to watch some Netflix? Do you have some ideas of your own that you'd love to see in the game to help with this content drought? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If so, don't forget to like this video and maybe even subscribe for more. I'll see you soon.
The hairy hippo.